Concentrate first on the right of the screen. Now to the left of the screen. The illusion occurs because what you are seeing clashes with what you are hearing.
In the illusion, what we see overrides what we hear. So the mouth movements we see as we look at a face can actually influence what we believe we're hearing. If we close our eyes, we actually hear the sound as it is. If we open our eyes, we actually see how the mouth movements can influence what we're hearing.
This video describes the McGurk effect and illustrates how sight affects not only what we hear, but also the things surrounding us. According to research and statistics from myeyes.com, 80% of all vision problems can be treated, prevented, or cured. I feel this topic is important not only because everybody has eyes, but because 65% of people over the age of 50 are visually impaired, and 19 million children 15 years or younger are visually impaired. Not only have I researched and explored this topic on my own time, but both of my parents, Thomas and Janice Beck, are licensed optometrists and have been for over 25 years. My name is Mark Beck, and I'm here today to inform you about the human eye, specifically the anatomy of the eye, refraction errors of the eye, and some common disorders people face. I will first begin by explaining the anatomy of the eye, broken up into the anterior and posterior segments. The anterior segment is made up of the cornea, the pupil, the lens, and the aqueous humor. The cornea is a transparent layer covering the eye, and it protects the eye from the elements, as well as transmits light to the retina. The pupil is a dark opening in the center of the iris that expands and contracts to let different amounts of light come into the retina. The lens is a transparent body that focuses light on the retina, and the aqueous humor is the fluid-like substance in between the iris and the cornea that helps the cornea's health. The posterior segment is made up of the retina, which is the layer on the inside of the eyeball, as well as the optic nerve, which connects to the brain, the macula, which is a spot inside the retina that controls detail-oriented vision, and the vitreous humor, which is the fluid-like substance inside the retina that helps the health of the retina. Next, I will go into refractive errors. Refractive errors, the four most common ones are nearsightedness, otherwise known as myopia, farsightedness, or hyperopia, astigmatism, and presbyopia. Nearsightedness is when close objects look clear and further objects away look blurred. Farsightedness, or hyperopia, is where far objects away look clear and objects closer to you look more blurred. Astigmatism is a blurred vision from the irregular shape of the cornea, and it comes with age. So you see a lot of the elderly with it. Presbyopia is when the lens loses flexibility with age, and it makes it harder to focus on close objects. So that's why the elderly have reading glasses, not just the elderly, but I have reading glasses as well. And these can all be corrected with, like I said, glasses, contacts, and LASIK surgery. Now that you've been familiarized with refractive errors, I'll finally discuss the most common eye disorders people have. The four most common eye disorders are cataracts, glaucoma, macular degeneration, and lazy eye. Cataracts are the clouding of the lens, and it's like looking through a windshield that's foggy, and is the leading cause of blindness in the world. Glaucoma is blurred vision described as tunnel vision, and what I want you guys to do is put your hands up to your eyes like this, so you can only see what's in the center of your field of vision. That's what it's like to have glaucoma. And according to the U.S. National Library of Medicine, glaucoma is the leading cause of blindness in the United States, whereas cataracts leads the world in blindness because the third world countries do not have the resources to cure the cataracts. Macular degeneration is vision loss in the center of the field of vision, and the way we can demonstrate that is putting your fist up right in front of your face, like you're looking at yourself in a mirror, and you can't see your eye. So it's like walking around with a blind spot right in front of your eye. Lazy eye, also known as amblyopia or strabismus, is when the eyes do not line up, and it's often called cross-eye. I have some common myths associated with vision. The first one, reading in the dark is bad for your eyes. Second one, eating carrots is good for your vision. Third, sitting too close to the TV or monitor can damage your eyes. Fourth, you develop nearsightedness if you ever eat before you go to bed. And number 5, lemon drops cure cataracts. Those are all myths you've probably heard in your life, and so now you know that they're not true. In closing, I'd like to thank you guys. I'd like to wrap up my presentation, and hopefully through all the statistics, I've increased your knowledge about the anatomy of the eye, the refraction errors of the eye, and the common disorders of the eye. I'm fortunate to have the opportunity of informing you a little more about the human eye, and I'd like to leave you with this closing statement. The heart lies and the head plays tricks with us, but the eyes see true. Thank you.